Oh, maybe go a little closer. We're
Hey,
live.
dudes.
Hey, guys, we are live. It is 11:21 Central Standard Time here in Des Moines, Iowa. Which means back home it is 12:21. So
Or 10:21 or 9:21.
it's 9:20. It is 9:21. Will be tomorrow.
Yeah.
So tomorrow we'll be going to San Francisco.
Yeah.
Getting up early, dropping the car off. No more car. We will be flying to San Francisco with a layover in Shane's favorite airport, Denver.
Not so favorite, but that's all right. So today was a long day, but quite fruitful. So we got up at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock in Chicago. Got on the road at 7. You know, we did something really smart. We parked on the street, so we only paid $10 instead of parking instead of $60 in the parking ramp.
Yeah.
So, hey guys, thanks for being here.
Yeah, we got some viewers.
We got some viewers going on. I know it's late. I know it's a Friday night. People could be doing other things, but so we got on the road from Chicago at 7 o'clock. We got to Waterloo, Iowa at 12:30.
12:30-ish.
12:30, 12:40.
Went straight to the Sullivan's Museum.
Yeah, went straight to the the Sullivan Brothers Iowa Veterans Museum.
I got this. Museum nerd.
That's cool. We got a couple. We really did some nice supporting of them. We each got a bunch of stuff. Yeah.
Got something for our fearless leader.
For our fearless leader, Paul. Yeah,
we got you something. But yeah, I mean, today was amazing, and I know on Instagram, if you go to our Instagram for 2000 Watch, you'll see some snippets of it. But all we ask is that you have patience, because the video that we do on today, and we're gonna put a little bit of tomorrow in it too, because it'll be covering the Sullivans. You guys are gonna love it, because we were blown away.
I mean, I don't even know where to start, right? I mean, just what we learned. So one of the things we talked about with them was, you know, they really focus on the brothers, you know, their lives, and through the Juno, of course. And so we pick up that story from the Juno to the Sullivans,
right.
The ship, and then forward. And we really want to begin working with them more closely, because, you know, it could really create a nice continuous story.
Absolutely. And they're all about it. We're all about it. It's just, we think, the beginning of a great relationship that probably could have happened before, but it's, you know, it's happening now. And I think that between Nick and Shane, the right people are involved. And
yes, we got to give a shout out to Ken. We got to give a shout out to Dr. Bob.
Oh, Stana? Oh, Pat Kenny.
Oh, Pat Kenny. Sorry, I called him Ken.
Yes,
but it was Pat Kenny.
Bob,
Nick, Sam. Mm-hmm. Hey, Sam, if you're watching, Sam was...
you were awesome. It was great to meet you today.
Yeah, he was an intern there that really enjoys our videos. And then, of course, meeting Mike, who also enjoys our videos. He's a kind of loyal subscriber, and he's been a private Sullivan's collector.
And we got to go to his house today. And that was
Mike's
kind of a surprise to us, because we didn't even know
that we were going to meet him.
That we were going to go meet him, and you know, they set it up there at the museum, and we went over there, and it was great. The passion he has is similar to the passion we all have, maybe even more. I mean, going through some of his stuff was just. I mean, I was reading articles because I was like, I need to know what this says. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. So it was. So we went to the museum. We got a tour. We have a lot of video of that from Nick, of the World War II exhibit. And hey, by the way, just real quick, where's the camera on this? Where should I be looking?
Right there.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I'm looking.
But it's kind of set up so you
can see,
you're
straight
looking
ahead.
straight ahead.
Okay,
that's fine.
That's cool.
Thanks,
guys.
That's for you, Ken Stano.
Ken Stano.
That was a 2000 Watch moment there.
Yes. So we walked through the World War II exhibit. Fabulously done. There's a lot of interactivity there at the Sullivan Brothers Iowa Memorial Veterans Museum. And where
it is in Waterloo.
Thanks, Greg.
It's called the Grout Museum District. But it is one building, right?
Yeah, it's one building, yes, but it's part of the museum district. let's say Washington and 4th, was it, or something? Or
It was on Washington.
Okay,
And
Washington
there's
Street
an
in
overpass,
Waterloo.
like kind of in Washington is like a main road, so it's like goes one way, then there's an overpass with parking underneath, and then Washington goes the other way on the other side.
Yeah, that's right. Yes. So we have a lot of video from that, and as Stephen was saying, we got to compile it. I mean, we were there all day from 12:30 right until about 7:30 doing the various Sullivan stuff, and there really wasn't much. We didn't do much editing. I know we did an intro video. Did that, or is that part of a later, the intro video, like where we're standing outside for the first time?
The school? Oh
No,
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 out of
like-
the museum. Yeah, nothing has been posted
Okay,
yet as
all
far
right.
as video. I don't think you guys can probably remind me, but I don't think I posted any videos.
Right,
today.
so we did a little intro, but we went into the archives. There were some certain things that I wanted to see. We saw the last will and testament of the 5 boys. We saw some letters home that they had written. There were letters to Captain Swenson's...
Thank you, Eric.
No what?
I said I didn't know if I posted video. He said
Oh,
no.
no. Thank you, Eric. Go Sabres. And there were letters that we did not know about that were written from other sailors of the Juno, their spouses, to the wife of Captain Lyman Swenson.
Which was reading them. I mean, you'll see some of the footage. 'Cause
Yeah.
Shane reads some out loud, and
Yeah, it's
just you need to. I mean, we're just gonna ruin it if we try to say it again now. You'd rather hear it as it's coming out, as Shane's reading it, because the words are powerful.
yeah, it's
Like unbelievable.
yeah. There's some Juno artifacts there. The
Yeah.
5 gold star flag. I mean, it was much more than I expected, and we say that throughout the video. Is I was shocked at how much stuff they actually, how many primary source materials, and for a wonk like myself, what that means.
And not only that, like how much we took away from there, right?
Yeah.
How much we learned, things we never even knew.
Totally.
Which is what we were hoping for, and it's great that the people at that museum, and again, shout out to everybody there. Nick, you were a great guide, and
It was great.
Dr. Bob was kind of took over when Nick had to leave, and I mean just
And
the
Billy,
most-
we got to thank Billy, the
Thank you.
executive
Yeah,
director.
absolutely. But just such welcoming people, and just like no hesitation of like, now I'm gonna take you here. I mean, off-site, on-site, like it was just
Yeah.
constant hospitality. So it really goes to show what Waterloo's about, and
Yeah.
it makes sense because we have this little tie to Waterloo through the USS the Sullivans, but now being here in Waterloo was, we got a taste of what the town is like, or city town. I'm not sure.
And what they're like. We went to the house. The house is torn down, but we went to the house. We also drove by another house that they lived in, and we have. We probably will talk about that a little
Yeah,
bit.
we'll talk about it. It's in a book. They gave us a book, which we're very excited about.
I've already
to read.
packed it away.
Yeah, but we'll both get a chance to read it. So,
Yeah.
there was one other thing.
There's audio tape.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
we didn't
so-
get any of that, but there is some online, I think, so I can actually.
Oh, on
splice
the
some in.
YouTube. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's link their YouTube.
Absolutely, and we
pages,
will be
yeah.
linking the YouTube.
But yeah, support them if you haven't been there. It really is. And again, there's just so much more than I actually had expected. There and their exhibits are fabulous. They've got a wonderful Civil War exhibit. So
Oh yes, and that was great too. That's kind of where we started, because like when you walk into the museum, the Civil War exhibit is right there,
Right.
And like how much Iowans have invested and their pride in being part of the Union,
Yeah.
right? Because they were a Union state, and how much pride they had in being part of the Union, which is cool to learn. Like,
Yeah.
you live in whatever state you live in, and you learn about the history of that state. So to be somewhere else, and someone like me, that's what I studied in school, was 19th century American history. Like, that was so cool to learn all that new stuff.
yeah, how proud they are of
Yeah.
their service in the Civil War. And again, the World War II exhibit is phenomenal. They basically have the War in the Pacific display, and it's one big room with 3 walls. And the way they tell the story of Iowans in World War II, in the Pacific specifically, was they have the major islands, and they've got a big map of the island, and then around that one island, they have like stories from Iowans and stuff like that.
Hey Bryce. He used to watch it. He used to be on all the time. Have you been on recently?
Yeah, Bryce. Yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah,
I haven't seen him lately.
But that's what I'm saying. It's good to see you, Bryce.
Hey, Bryce. Yeah. So then they'll have Midway, and then they'll have Tinian, and then they'll have Guadalcanal, and then it goes all the way through, and then they tell the story of Iowans in those particular island hopping campaigns, and yeah, we'll link to their YouTube channel, we'll link to their website, even the front desk people. We met that Gabby, she was really nice, and everyone's really nice there.
Yeah, Greg, Bryce, it's good to see you, even though you haven't been able to get on in a while. I just want to see real quick, because it looks like Greg had a question. Can you get copies of some of their materials for our museum? Just wait till the video guys come out, guys. I promise you it's going to deliver, and, we spoke to them today, and we foresee a lot more collaboration happening, so you're going to see some Buffalo stuff possibly in Waterloo, and possibly some Waterloo stuff in Buffalo, but there's definitely going to be more connection and more we're going to be visible more in each other's lives.
That's
so
the goal.
So
and if they can share some stuff with us that we don't have, and vice versa,
absolutely.
I mean, it's just even permanent. Imagine one of the artifacts was one of the mats from the Juno.
Right, and they had to take it out because they knew they were going to a place that they had to get everything that was flammable off the ship to prevent as least
like fire
disaster as possible. So
they removed. They had floor mats, like welcome mats, and it says Juno on it, and they got one mat, and there was one other place that has a mat as well.
It was in Juneau, Alaska.
Oh, Juneau, Alaska has it. Yeah, and I mean, it's just like, imagine just having that in Buffalo for a season.
Right.
And you tell and then they get something of ours for a season. So looking at that sort of thing, but again, the video is poignant, it's important.
Yes.
You will learn a lot about the Sullivans.
It's great. We talked about the Rogers brothers as well, which is like
about the Rogers,
interesting in comparison to the Sullivan brothers, and that's something that we will touch on in the video as well. But yeah, listen, guys. You guys have been great following us along, doing these pop-up live videos. The comments, the support has been awesome. But we got an early flight.
So we woke up at 6 o'clock today. It's now, again, you said about 11:30 now or something our time.
And our flight, we have to leave our hotel at 4:15 a.m.
Yeah. So.
But we should land in San Francisco at 9 o'clock San Francisco time. For all you East Coasters, be about noon.
And then we have some things planned, but not mapped out. We have things planned.
We're going to kind of take it as it goes. We have 2 full days in San Francisco, which is something we didn't have yet so far. It's 2 full entire days where we had the leniency or whatever to kind of plan our day.
Because everything else, we've been meeting people, right? And so we have those appointment times. But in San Fran, we're going to go to the pier. We're going to go to some other ships. We've talked about the Pampanito and the Hornet.
We're gonna go to In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah, In-N-Out. Oh, well, we gotta tell about Kelly. All right, so of course, while we were in Waterloo, we had dinner with Kelly. She had already eaten dinner. Kelly Sullivan. She had already eaten dinner, but she joined us, and I finally have had my loose meat sandwich. I had 2 of them actually, and they were just as good as I could have imagined at Made Right.
Good.
They were good, right?
Yeah, they were.
That's good. I mean, I was like, I'll take 2, please. And they're like, they're pretty big. And I'm like, I don't care. I'll take 2. So we had nice, about an hour and a half with Kelly Sullivan today.
Yeah, it was great to see Kelly.
Yeah, and we talked about, what's been going on with her this summer and what's been going on with the ship. And she's very interested in that, and we were very engaging with her because we want to keep her in the loop, and we want to keep her engaged.
Hey, Hoist. Hey, how are you, buddy?
Hi, Hoist. How are you? Thanks for being here, Hoist, and everyone for being here. This is great. And so we'll check in tomorrow at some point with you as well, at least through Instagram or something, and then so Saturday and Sunday. Hey guys, doing well. Good. Thank you. Great to hear. Are you traveling too? I don't know. Maybe. But we'll check in on Saturday. We'll check in on Sunday, and then Monday morning, right? Then
That's the big one.
we have another
Flight.
early flight.
That one's actually not that early. I think it leaves at 10.
Oh, good. Maybe we can sleep in a little bit. And then we'll be in Hawaii for probably around the same time, right?
12th to the 17th. Oh, we
The
arrive
flight.
in Hawaii at 2 Hawaii time. So East Coast, it'd be
It's
about
like
8 o'clock at night.
So that gives you, I think it's 6
Hey, William.
hours
Good to
difference.
see you, man.
Hey, William. Anyway, thanks for being here. This is live, but it will just automatically upload. And if you've missed anything from the beginning, you can check that out. But yeah, I got to pop a couple sleeping pills. And you should too, if you have them.
I don't, but I'll be good.
You can have 2 of mine.
Thank you.
Want. Everyone, and then we're going to get all these videos compiled. Again, this video will be probably 45 minutes or an hour, but it's going to be jam-packed. You could pause it, come back. I mean, there's just so much stuff that we're learning and then that you're going to learn as well with us.
Then, look out for, shit, man, where'd we go on the first day?
Edson.
Look out for an Edson video before we get back from Hawaii. I plan to have something up. I want to keep you guys in too much suspense, so...
Yeah. I mean, these live pop-ups are great, and impromptu lives, and the Instagram's great, but we got to get some video
Edson
out there.
feels like forever ago. Isn't that crazy?
Well, as I said, I feel like Rush, man. You know, like we're just a new city, you know, all the time. It's great.
Pretty
Wow,
cool.
we're really getting some nice views
I
now
know.
again.
And this really has been a trip of a lifetime. Like being
really
able to
is.
stop at places.
It really
I
is.
mean, so appreciative to Paul and Joanne.
Yeah,
We kind of brought this to them on a whim, and they were like, you know what, go for it. And it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Very few people don't want to make anyone feel bad, but very few people get to do what we're able to do and travel and meet other people and build that connection. You know, so that's.
Yeah, we're very humble and grateful for it. So.
And now it's off to Big Earl's.
Big Earl's. We're gonna go to check out Big Earl's, guys. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
How nice is the Edson Firearm? It was very nice. It was very nicely done. They do have it on the tour.
Oh, thanks, Jared. Thanks for thanks for coming out and supporting us, Jared.
Yeah, was he on the Little Rock?
Yeah.
All right, very cool. All right, guys.
We
Thanks so
gotta go.
much. Gotta go.
E.T. phone home.